Good morning and welcome to today's daily Outlook reading. Now, if you have not subscribed to me yet, go down and take this quick second, go down and hit the subscribe button and make sure you ding that bell so you get notified when I upload new videos or go live. Now, today's Outlook reading, again, I'm doing it from the Dreams of Gaia deck, and I'll flip this over right now. Now, this is the Four of Water. Now, this is the general overview of the energy for today. So today's energy is telling you to put aside the ideas of perfection. You know, no person is perfect, no idea is perfect, no situation or opportunity is perfect. But if you find that opportunity, of course, look within and find out whether or not that it is the best thing for you. And realize that even if mistakes were made, it is a learning opportunity. So we'll keep that in mind as we go on with the rest of the reading. Okay, move these over a bit. Okay, sorry about the glare. That last one there is the Hanged Man. Now, the first card here is the Queen of Chalices, and that is saying that if there is some emotional turmoil today, don't forget that there are people there that care about you, that will be there to support you if need be. You do have that caring, loving person that you go to, and don't forget to fall back on them if you need to. And then we have the Justice card, which is saying that there is something coming back to you, something that um, possibly you've worked for, or something that is owed to you that is coming back to you today. So look forward to um, something that is going to be presented to you at some point today, that you've worked really, really hard for, or that you have, even if you have forgotten that you worked for it, you will be getting it back at some point today. That will be coming back to you. It could even be a person in the past that you had a relationship with. Maybe that person may be getting a hold of you, someone you haven't talked to in a long time. And then we go on to the Ten of Wands, which is saying that you really have to pay attention today with the energy, because it can be draining at some points, and it could be feel like you've just reached your limit with everything. And this card is suggesting that you just put down everything for the day. If it gets too much for you to bear, just put it all down and let it go for a little while. And then you can go back and pick it up piece by piece. That way you can deal with things one issue at a time to make things less stressful for yourself. Then we have the Cave of Swords with this card right here. And what that is saying is there's new innovation at some point, maybe new ideas that will take flight today, things that are going to feel like they're going to be fun for you. As you can see, she is flying a kite, and it may be coming from someone young. Maybe new ideas coming from someone younger in the environment, not so much child, but maybe someone fresh out of college, someone with that has brand new ideas that will make things maybe even possibly work a little bit more fun. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is saying that you have a decision to make when it comes to, especially career wise. You know, what path is it that you want to take? Do you want to follow your passion, or do you want to follow what you know? This can be a hard decision to make, and it's not a decision that you need to make right now. So don't be in too much of a rush. You know, whatever it is that you're going for, either path you take is going to get you to the point that you want. It's just one is going to be harder than the other, and but even though it's harder, the rewards will be greater. So it's your decision today as to which path that you want to take. And then we have the Hanged Man after that, which is, you know, kind of telling me that you got to take whatever is coming or whatever decision you need to make and look at it from a different angle. And possibly you'll get even better ideas or maybe even another direction to take. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards on these ones. Okay, on top of the Queen of Chalices, we have Temperance, but Temperance is reversed. And what this is telling me is, you know, when enough is enough for your day. If you are just emotionally drained today, you know your limit. Don't push yourself past your limit. When you know that you have had enough, just call things quits. Um, Maybe even take a break. Go do something that takes your mind off of whatever it is that you're dealing with, and things will eventually work themselves out, because the next card, of course, is that justice, and that means that what you've worked for is coming to you. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, it will be um, coming to fruition. And the Three of Wands is saying, you know, just sit back and let it come to you. There's nothing that you really, no action that you really have to take today in order to get what is due to you. It's up to other people to take that action. And on the the 10 of Wands, we have that King of Swords. And that is saying, you know, when you get ready to pick back up, where after you put that stuff down, if you get to that point of exhaustion, you put stuff down, when you're ready to pick it up, there is going to be someone that maybe offers that strategy to end any of your mental exhaustion, any there'll be a new way of solving things, and it's going to come from someone that is really looking out for you. This type of person, the King of Swords person, is one that likes to help and give direction, but likes to let you do stuff on your own so you can take credit for whatever this situation is, and for solving whatever problem this is that you may be dealing with. And it possibly can be coming from that younger person that I was talking about in that Cave of Swords card with the kite up here. And the Tower, of course, is reversed, so there's not going to be any issues. Any problems that are in your way, any blockages that are in your way today are going to just melt away. The Tower is saying, you know, reversed is saying things are being built back up. They're not crumbling down, they're being built back up. And a lot of this reading is saying that it's going in your favor, especially when we come to this card right here, the Wheel, and that is on the Two of Wands up there. So what that is saying is, whatever direction that you're going to choose to take, it's going to take you into the next cycle of your life, or the next cycle or next phase in whatever you're doing. So if there's something that you're working on, and all of this information coming from the King of Swords and that Cave of Swords, it's going to take you in the right direction and help you to progress in whatever it is, whatever this situation is about, whether it's career, relationship, what have you. It will be going into the next cycle here. And with those two, with those energies combined, you have that Hangman, which is saying look at things from a different perspective and a different angle. And I think that's what the information is going to tell you that's coming from these people in this situation. I think they're going to help you see that different angle or different perspective. And it's going to really lead to some passionate new starts for you. It's going to really ignite something. That Ace of Wands there is that start of something that you are going to be really passionate about. It's going to be exciting, and it's going to really start with a bang, I guess, the information that is coming. I'm going to go to the As Above deck and pull one more clarifying card on these. Now then we get the Three of Water, we get the Two of Air, the Maiden of Water, Eight of Earth, Crone of Fire, and the Nine of Earth. Okay, the Three of Water on top of these other two cards is saying that whatever this situation is that is emotionally draining for you, by the end of the day, it's going to really work itself out. So don't be too worried. You know, the Three of Water is all about, you know, getting to that point where you have an abundance of whatever it is that your situation is dealing with, whether it's an overabundance of money where you can put it put it away and have that to fall back on, or if it's an abundance of friends or new people you're meeting. Whatever this is, this overabundance, it's going to be beneficial to your situation and is really going to pull you out of this funk. And then we have the Two of Air on top of that Justice card and that Three of Wands. So whatever this is that is coming to you, and when you just allow it to come through, there's going to be a new decision to make, and really use your intuition when it comes to making this decision. Um, Whether or not to accept this opportunity or accept this person, whatever this is coming to you, take your time making that decision and use your intuition. You know what's best for you, and nobody else can tell you what is best for you. Even if you have to do what this card is saying and or showing, rather, and get a pendulum and write yes, yes and no, and see what the pendulum tells you. But really use your intuition is what it is saying. You know, balance that head and that heart and really listen to yourself and your intuition when it comes to making this decision. Now we have the Maiden of Water on this, um, on the 10, on the 10 up here and on the King. And then we have the Maiden of Water, which is really good energy to back up like what I was saying. Whatever solution is coming to you today, it's going to come from the youth. There's two youth cards here. We have the Maiden of Water and we have the Cave of Swords. So there's that youthful energy and fun energy that is coming in today for you. So whatever this is revolving around, it is going to add a little bit of fun in there, maybe some surprises, things that are kind of seem like they're plucked out of thin air, but it's going to be innovative and it's going to be a whole new way of doing things, which is going to be beneficial for everybody, not just you, but everybody that is involved here. And then we have the Eight of Earth. Now, the Eight of Earth is telling you you really need to listen to your intuition. Again, backing up that Two of Swords or Two of Air over here, saying really listen to the divine. The divine is sending you messages, even in the animals that you see today. There's going to be repeated sightings of certain animals. Look them up on the internet and see what the meanings are behind them. And it can really give you what messages that the divine is trying to send you with this whole scenario. And then we have the Crone of Fire, which is reversed. Now, the Crone of Fire is typically saying that it's time to put away what you've been working on because it's no longer serving you. Seeing that this is reversed, I'm going to say it's the opposite. There's something new, and which backs up the rest of the reading. There's something new for you today. And going back to that four of water that was drawn in the beginning for the overall energy of the day, really look within and allow your emotions to lead you and guide you today, because those are going to be where you are getting your main messages is through your emotions. So really pay attention to that. And something is igniting instead of being put out, which backs up, of course, that ace of fire over here. And then we have the nine of earth on that ace of fire, and on the hanged man is it's basically saying that when you look at things from a different angle, um, and that new thing that is igniting here is really going to put things into perspective for you. And you're going to be able to sit back and just enjoy uh, the events of the day and what happens, and really just be in the moment and enjoy it. That nine of earth is really stressing that be in the here and now. Um, with the energy of today. So it is, that enjoyment. It's just looking at things around you, making sure you're paying attention to other people, um, because it's going to be one of those days where it's going to be a kind of a roller coaster, but everything is for your best interest and for the best interest of everybody around. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for the next daily outlook, and I will see you then.